So here we are. What's the date today?
Today is June 9th.
June 9th.
2023, roughly 11:45 a.m. in Rossford, Ohio.
Again, Rossford, Ohio. Out here with Great Lakes Audits.
Yeah, baby.
And we're at the municipal building. So we're going to walk in here and we're almost positive that they're not going to violate our rights.
I think, yeah.
Erected in 1955. Huh.
Oh, look, it's locked.
No,
Hello. Seriously,
How are you?
fantastic. How you doing?
Good.
Is the mayor available?
He's not in.
We're hoping for it. We wanted to compliment the chief of police and the lieutenant and actually the whole police department. This
Aw.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
took
I'm
care of it.
sorry.
I could
Where's
try to get him
Neil?
on the phone for you.
Oh, no.
Actually, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you get them on the phone.
Why kill the opportunity?
Right.
Right. There's public restrooms right there.
And I gotta use it. That's there. Come
Here.
see. I'll see something. Oh, yeah.
I'm
He's
double
gonna come up,
fisting.
he'll be here within 10 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
And he had to use the restroom. We're going to walk into council chambers, I
Go
think,
right
and
ahead.
take a look.
Yeah.
All right.
He is gonna come up here within 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're good. What time is it?
It is
You gotta leave by the-
11:47.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I gotta leave by 12:15 or 12:10. Even my lunch.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Very
Yeah.
welcome.
What's
You have a
your
great
what's your
day.
name, hon?
I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
All right.
What do
You?
do?
I am the administrative assistant
Oh.
to the mayor.
Gotcha.
All
I
right.
do a bunch of,
Clerical stuff.
yes.
So I'd make a public record request with you.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
And this is Jennifer.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet
She
you.
does
I'm
our
Aaron.
accounts payable.
I'm Jim.
Nice to meet you.
I have a YouTube channel, Great Lakes Audits.
Okay.
His is TOO4 Life.
Okay.
We go around recording government officials and things like
Nice.
that, trying to get rid of the disconnect between the public and the government.
Nice.
Because so much anymore you see this, I am the boss. I'm in this position. Like I just experienced yesterday at Northwoods Mayor's Court. So
Oh.
it's rough sometimes when you have something you're trying to do for a legitimate reason, and you just met with brick walls. You know, it's just
Right.
a wall in front of you every time.
And
So
that's frustrating.
it is. It's I don't want to get in a yelling match. I don't want to try.
Right.
I don't want to have to tell you how to do your job
Exactly.
because it's not my job to do that.
Right.
But when the state has a statute or order or a rule
Mm-hmm.
spelled out in black and white and it's clearly defined, that's what it is.
Right.
It's not your interpretation of it. It
I agree.
says all of this. So, to not have to deal with that, it's so nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Friday. I'm like, I'm going off
This
Friday. I don't want to get arrested on the weekend.
Oh.
Well, I was
On the weekend.
I was
'Cause
put
it
in
happens.
a jail cell on Friday already.
Yeah, and you got out same day, man. You lucky.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was pretty quick jail trip for me.
They put him in there and got a picture of him.
Yeah, I got a picture of me over in the Rossford jail.
No.
It was fun though, so it was
Yeah.
a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
I got arrested on a Friday and spent all weekend in jail. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Just for doing this. Like, there's no harm in this.
Exactly.
So,
I agree with
15, 20 years ago, what was everyone doing with the video cameras?
Uh-huh.
Jumping in front of them. Hi, Mom. Photobombing everybody, making stupid, silly faces. Like, it was
Exactly.
fun and entertaining. I go to the beach. I grew up in Houston for half of my childhood. Go to the beach, you take your pictures. Like, I wonder what I got. I never looked at the front. I always looked at the background because there's always something silly back there.
you. Right.
Almost every picture was like that. Nowadays, people lose their minds over a camera.
They do.
They're everywhere. I got two in my vehicle. I was at my cousin's house. She asked the same question. Why are you doing this? Why the camera? Like, walk out in your front yard. She goes, the front. How many cameras are pointing at you right now? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That house
They're
and that house. And
everywhere.
she's on the curb. So those two houses and that house. And then the vehicles all got dash cam front and back. So what's the difference?
Exactly.
We got cameras in here.
Yeah, and everywhere you go, every building, the bank has 20 of them.
Oh, for sure.
And they
Walmart, Myers
say,
has
well,
40
that's for security. Well, I can FOIA request that
Absolutely.
camera footage.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can get that camera footage. So if you think that's safe and that's keeping your identity safe, your picture safe, it's really not.
Yeah. And the other thing I can do is just stand outside the doors.
Right.
And record straight through.
Exactly.
No different. So we appreciate the courtesy and the
Yeah.
professionalism Rossford has shown us. This is fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I don't think anyone on YouTube that does what we do has ever gotten not just the tour of the police department, which there's been those, but a tour of the gun range and the holding cells. I have never seen that.
No.
I've been
Wow.
watching YouTube forever. So
No. And Chief Kitzler took us everywhere,
The
pretty
whole
much
thing.
everywhere.
the only place
Like
we
the
can't
mayor
take you
would-
in is right here.
Yeah, and
Like the mayor would say, that's what we do here.
yeah, I know.
So,
It's not the
I know,
Rossford I
I-
remember growing up. Like
Yeah.
driving through Rossford,
Yeah, you were
20 years
tense.
ago,
You were tense. You're like, they're gonna pull me over. They're gonna pull me over.
25.
Yeah.
26, slow down, 25.
It's different now.
It's awesome. It's nice.
Yeah.
I've
It's
actually gone through a
great
little bit over
little
25 once or
I
twice
grew up
recently.
here, so
Yeah.
I love it.
We actually almost bought a house right on the corner by the elementary school.
Oh, nice.
This close and the seller backed out.
Aw.
Well, thank you, ladies. We really
You're
appreciate
very
it.
welcome.
This
He
is
should be pulling up any
Cool.
awesome. This is so
Yeah,
refreshing.
we're
This
gonna
is a
walk
good
around
day.
the council chambers and
All
look
right.
around, and then we'll wait for him.
I'll be here.
We'll wait and have a quick conversation with him, like he said. He's got to take his wife, and then we're gonna go mess with Perrysburg, and they're not as nice as you guys.
Perrysburg.
Well, we're gonna go
We're
out
gonna
there.
Go to Perrysburg, and we're going
Yes.
to practice.
Well,
our
I'm
First
only
Amendment
saying
right.
we're gonna mess with them because they're definitely gonna treat us way worse than Rossford.
Aw.
Yeah, he's
So-
been out there and dealt with
A
Perrysburg.
friend of mine was out there at their post office. They called the police and flipped out. The police came in and tried pushing him around. The way it works, that's federal property.
Uh-huh.
FPS is the federal policing agency that covers that. In order for the police department to be able to do that inside, they have to have a signed agreement. So I did a public records request for it. No records for that. So there isn't one. So they don't have the authority. So them taking a firearm in there is a federal offense. Not only the firearm, but the taser.
Oh,
That's
wow.
federal offenses. So they do not need to be in that building. So maybe they can work on that to get that agreement.
Exactly.
So it's not about, and then the post office employees, August of last year, got a standalone memo, 5 S's, to deal with people reporting. Basically, it's shut up, go back to work, and tell your supervisor. That's the basics of it. Don't say anything. Don't boss them around. Just ignore them. Tell your supervisor and let them handle it.
And I just
They'll
got
fucking-
accosted in a post office in North Carolina last week.
Yeah.
Really?
So
Yeah, by the postmaster himself.
That's gonna
The
be bad.
postmaster, yeah.
Yeah.
He came out and I was filming with another guy in North Carolina, and he came out pushing him. He came out blocking his way
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
like this.
That happened
You
to
can't
me
go in
in
there.
Ba-
You
on
can't go
Bancroft.
in there. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And then you
And
look up, there's a whole bunch of cameras, and I can request those.
Yeah.
Like it's pointing at a lobby. Their paperwork says the Posture 7 is what governs the rules and conduct on the property.
Right.
It's not for us.
Right.
It's actually to tell the department what is allowed to be done on their property. So when it says you can record foyers, vestibules, the public areas basically. And that's what this is right here. And they just lose their mind.
Public lobby. Like we know we can't go past that door.
They
You guys
even
have a
holding
key
it
code.
open, and I can't just walk in there. Or, when
Yeah.
you went in there, I could just hold the door. The door's partially open. I can't just do that. It's not right. And we know that.
Right.
So, and then I get the body cam footage of the back side of the post office, like inside, back in the back when they're all talking from a different department, which they're not supposed to give that out.
Right.
So they don't even know. So I contact them like, look, I wasn't supposed to get this. This should be redacted. So then it's helping these do things. I'm not just saying I'm trying to teach them how to do their job or do things right, but if they don't understand what is and what is not, then there needs to be some retraining.
Exactly.
Just like if
They
a
should
cop does something on the
Did
street.
did you guys have training on people recording, or is it just something, or are you just this person?
I just know,
Right. See, that's what I want to know.
through-
Like, there's a difference if you had training or are you just that person that knows, like, hey, they got cameras, so big deal.
exactly.
You know what I
And
mean?
We go through sunshine training laws every year.
Right.
And so,
That's a very annoying requirement because they want to change things every April. I had just had this one memorized
Right.
perfectly. I could spell it word for word like my kids' birth dates. And they changed it. I'm like, you guys, this is I'm just gonna summarize it. This is what it basically says because it's just too much.
Right.
There's a lot, and it
There
changes.
is a lot.
And the stuff that changes is so minor.
It
Just
is.
one or two words really change the entire meaning of that entire thing.
For sure.
So, so who is the head custodian of records for here?
Well,
Is there a clerk or?
I would say probably the city administrator
Okay.
would be in charge of that.
Okay.
I mean, we handle, depending on what the request is who handles
Right.
getting the information.
Right. Yeah, because there has to be a
I log
head
everything.
custodian, and then
Yeah.
they can delegate from there and the training and all that. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. What else, man? What else we got? They're so nice. I don't want to.
I mean,
I've never received
there's
this kind
not-
of
Oh my gosh.
reading. It's
There's nothing.
fantastic.
They're transparent. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's an open book with them. So.
One thing left is, can we get a tour of this building too? You know, I mean,
I don't. There ain't
there's
much.
some
It
information
doesn't look
back
like
there that
there's
we probably
much.
can't. They probably wouldn't want us to see it. I'm not going to push that issue. So,
But we.
yeah, city
That one's
council.
Yeah,
over
feel
here.
free to take a look around in there.
Yeah.
We should be pulling up.
I'll be back here.
Top of the line.
No, it's all good.
I know.
So this is ROSSFORD.
You want the lights on?
Oh yeah, that's fine. This is their council chambers. Big flat screen TV there. Time up there and date. I like that. I should come to one of these. Well, I'm not in town for long,
You
so.
can view them live on Facebook.
So you guys live stream them?
We do.
Awesome.
Yep. They're on our Facebook page, or you can go to YouTube and
What?
find them.
Sure.
She's offering it up.
We're back. Sure. Cool.
This is fantastic. The mayor just pulled up.
Yeah. That's him. So
Look at that office at the end. That's I
What
want
is
that
it?
office.
this one down here.
That's a nice office. All
It
the
is.
windows, the big
Yeah.
table.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice office.
Whose office is that?
That's the city administrators.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry, it's kind of a mess at the moment, but
It's all right. This is pretty cool. New bridge inside.
Hi.
This is old.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Not bad, Aaron.
Aaron, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming by.
Hi.
I would like to. I think we both would like to compliment the police department.
Sure.
And we went over there,
Yeah.
recorded on the backside, and the Sergeant Allen just, hey, how you guys doing? Left us alone. Cool. Like just no big deal. We go to the department inside. Patrick, the detective.
Uh-huh.
How you guys doing? Ah, man. Real nice about it again. Holds the door. Come on in. Gave us a tour of the lobby, which is a very quick tour. But I asked him a question about some records, and he's like, "Oh, let me go get the. I'll be right back." Comes back, he's like, "The chief will be right out." The chief gave us a tour of the entire facility, the gun range, the holding cells. They were absolutely fantastic, and that is not the reception we received doing this kind of stuff. It is not. So,
No, thank you so much for coming by.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Chief Kitzler and the officers, I've never been happier than I am right now with this group of guys.
Yeah.
They're just incredible. I mean, they're all about community police. I don't know if you go to our Facebook page, Chief Kitzler started this program called Cops and Bobbers.
yeah, we talked to him about that.
Steph, was that every Thursday?
it's every Thursday
Yeah.
until August, and any.
Yeah, it was down at the marina yesterday.
They not only teach them how to fish, but other like skills and life skills
Yeah, and it's,
down there. And
it's free, you know.
they had a great
Yeah.
amount.
He took us in the garage over there at the station, and we seen all the fishing poles and stuff up, and then he was
Yeah.
telling us about it. Yeah.
I was gonna ask about that. Like, who's got time to fish on the job? Like, come on, man,
Yeah.
that's for us. I'm like, that's fantastic. I'll take. I got kids. I
Yeah,
got niece and nephew that
please,
like to do that
please
stuff.
do.
Absolutely.
And it's
It's from 10 to 2
10 to
on
2?
Thursdays till
Thursdays.
August.
Okay.
so I love it.
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is-
and obviously I'm a little biased, but I think we're pretty awesome around
Well,
here.
it's hard to be biased on something that takes so much work to get to, because there's been a bit of a rough stain on ROSSFORD, recently, a handful of years ago, about what happened with the officer and people's information and calling these women and stuff. So that's hard to recover from something like that. So a lot of people don't realize that there is a huge change within the department's mentality. Different chief too. I don't know. No, I'm not saying it's the chief's fault, but it's a different chief bringing in a different mentality or working on what was before him. So building on that, take pride in that, man. I have never received this kind of reception.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you
awesome.
so much.
Ever. So by us now, this is something to be very proud of. This city has done fantastic.
We're still, small town USA. It's in our DNA. It's and we're dense too. I mean, our houses are pretty close together, and everybody knows their neighbors. When you're not watching your kids, somebody else is, and it's again, I'm probably biased, but I love it here, and I don't know any other place that
I've never been to the city.
In my neighborhood's like that. We take care of each other. We're a weird, small little neighborhood, like off the main road. But everyone, I guarantee you've driven by it several times, but like you don't even pay attention to it. I forgot about it, and I dated a girl in that neighborhood. Like that's how small and like our neighborhood off to the side was awesome.
Gotcha.
So it's like and I could see that. I have friends and family that live here in Rossford too, and you can see that mentality here as well. So
Yeah, I mean, we're not afraid to fail. We're not afraid to try different things, and we want to be safe and fun at the same time. And I definitely think we're welcoming.
yeah, no doubt about that. I was not expecting this. I'll be honest. I was not expecting this. The Rossford I grew up in and through and around is not like this.
I wasn't sure. I was kind of on the 50-50 on the bubble, man. But
It's a culture.
Rossford's A+ to me right now.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a culture. I mean, we decided what we wanted to be, and that's what we're going for.
It's
Right.
I cannot thank you guys enough for what you've done. And if there's any way to give them any kind of a thank you, pat on the back, kind of attaboy that you guys have. I know the department has stuff within their department, but
Like the city
but the
itself.
city itself could do something for the mayor, or for not for the mayor, for you too. I mean, look, because the mayor ends up being the top dog of the police department. So
Right. Well, what we usually get is, the mayor's in a meeting.
yeah.
The mayor's in it. We don't get. Let me call the mayor,
Well, we
and
have
the mayor will be here in 10 minutes to greet you.
We
What?
We have meetings too.
Right.
But no, I mean, it's a culture. You guys came out to see us, and I was able to get here, so I came.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd like to just thank you for everything that
Oh,
city
thank
is
you.
doing for the people.
You guys.
Building the schools and everything up, building the neighborhoods up, and then the policing, the community feel that this has. This is community is gone in today's America. It's not a neighborhood of friends and family anymore. It's a neighborhood of strangers that live next to each other.
Right.
So this is so refreshing.
I just got to tour the new indoor athletic facility a couple days ago.
At the high school?
It's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's.
Has anyone seen it yet? Like in the general public?
I don't think so.
How can we do a tour and put it out?
It's gonna be. I think it's coming online at the end of July, and they said it's on schedule.
Nice.
So let me give you my cards.
Okay.
And as soon as I can get you in there.
And you guys, this is the mayor of Rossford, Neil McKinnon.
This is my fancy office.
Why is your office so much smaller than the one at the end?
Right. Why is the administrator got a bigger office?
Who did you tick off?
They used to share an office.
Oh wow! No thanks.
Can you
No,
imagine
I figured the most important people should have the bigger offices, and I'm not one of them.
Thank you. Man. I appreciate this, Neil.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neil.
Anytime.
This is awesome.
Anytime.
right.
Man,
Like
it's
I
back
said-
in my camera for, bro.
Yeah, there
I
it
thought we
is.
were friends. All right.
Neil
This is so
McKinnon.
awesome. I
No,
appreciate
thank you so much. Send me, you guys send me your contact info,
Absolutely.
and I'll put you in my phone, and as soon as I can get you into that building, I'll
Okay.
hook you up.
And if there's anything that you want the public to know, anytime, like there's an event coming up, feel free to message me, email me, or if I can get on a mailing list.
Here, give me your.
Steph's
flip
got
around.
some stuff.
We are actually planning
Let me give you a card.
for the 125th anniversary.
This is him.
of the city of
Thank you so
Rockford.
much.
Oh, shoot.
We
Man,
are
I'm sorry,
holding
Neil.
No, it's all good.
A music festival starting June 16th until the 18th.
Nice.
Friday night, June 16th, Ashley McBride is playing with opening at Pillbox Patty.
Okay.
And then on Saturday, During the day, there were a ton of kids' activities down at Edward Ford Memorial Park. That's going on until 6 o'clock. And then
Cool.
Gary LaVox from Rascal Flats is playing
Nice.
with opening act Walker Montgomery.
Because they're from Columbus.
Yep.
And then
that's
Sunday,
true. Yeah.
we have a free polka band to come down and watch and dance and a pierogi eating contest.
Oh, nice.
And also
Pierogies.
Friday night, this just got added, Electric Circus is playing down at Edward Ford from 4 to 6:30.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
And there will be food trucks, beer tents, just a lot of fun.
Absolutely know where I'm going to be. What is the date of that?
June 16th,
June
17th, and 18th.
17th, and 18th.
Yeah,
That's just a week away.
Yeah,
come
it
on
is.
down.
We're bringing the fam
Yeah.
down. My wife's
Yeah.
going to have Saturday off too, so that's
Well, you know, I'll be back in.
You'll be back
I'll
out
be
of
back
town.
in Texas. So.
Yeah.
And tickets can be purchased on
Where in
etix.com
Texas?
or by calling the
Austin.
Stranahan Theater,
okay.
or you can buy them the day of.
Okay, how much would it be day of?
They are they 15 day of?
I think they're 20,
20
day,
day
of,
of,
but
sorry.
pre-sales 15.
Pre-sales 15, day of is 20, or VIP or 49.50.
Pause that for a second.
Allison, right? Aaron,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Such a pleasure.
Jim.
She's
Nice
the one
to
who's got
meet
the
you.
nice office. She's the administrator.
Yeah, she's got the big, nice office that we showed you.
Well, we have a lot of meetings in that office, so
Yeah.
it's worked out really well.
Yeah, we wonder why. We wonder why
Said
the
yes.
mayor's got the small office, and he said that because the important people had to have the big office. That's what he said.
He's good like that. Yes, he is.
This has been an absolute pleasure. I would love to stay and talk more, but I gotta get my wife some lunch. I don't
Okay.
want her to be
Yeah.
mad at me.
Yes, no, you don't want to have your wife mad.
Don't make the wife mad.
But
No,
just
especially
know
not.
if you watch any of these types of videos, you see, I mean, there are people that all they want is the bad interactions. But we are going to showcase Rossford, both me and him for sure. You guys did an A+. This city is awesome.
Okay,
A+
thank you.
job.
That's what we strive for. We want to do best by our citizens and do best by the
If I
public.
could give you a bigger than an A+, I'd give you a bigger than an A+.
It's like Ralphie's teacher in Christmas Story. A plus.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You guys, fantastic. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
just the welcome. It's such a warm welcome.
Right.
And thank you
you.
for coming and
Yes.
having an interest in Rossford. We love
Absolutely, our
that.
pleasure. Like we both East Siders grew up
Yeah.
in and out of
Oh,
Rossford,
nice, yeah.
our whole lives for the most part. When
Sure.
we lived in town, both of us lived
Hung,
in different
hung
parts
out
of
at
Texas.
Rossford Lanes.
Oh, yes.
Moe's,
You know?
and-
Yep.
yeah.
Everybody
Working at
loves Moe's.
Pilkington.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I was a little young getting served at Moe's, but that was a long time ago.
I will say I like the old Danny's. The old Danny's.
Old Danny's
Not
was
the
very
Danny's.
nice, yeah.
I don't
Your
know about
Danny's is
this.
very nice.
Yeah, I just heard there's just too much going on. If I was gonna go, I went in there a few times with my brother, and it was more of just a laid back, mellow
Yeah.
kind of place because I don't like big crowds. So the way they got it now with all the big, I'm good. I'll stay out.
That's what happens when you get popular. You get the big crowds.
Yep, I think we have a place for everybody here.
We
So-
do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Rossford
Billy
is
V's.
awesome.
Yeah, Billy V's is good.
Billy V's.
A little
I've been to
more
Billy
laid back,
V's.
yeah.
Yep.
Haven't been there yet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
oh, you
That's
should.
down.
They have
That's
really
down.
good lunch.
That's down by the
Really good
tracks.
lunch.
Yeah, they have really good lunch. Can
Yeah,
take
it's
that
down
to
by
your
the
wife.
tracks.
Maybe we'll go to Billy B's, get some lunch and take the wife. Could
There
you
you
just
go.
give me a bagel and a coffee from Big B or something? Bagel sandwich. There's something better.
Yeah,
So-
they have great food.
Not that I'm saying anything wrong with Big B's, but more food. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely,
so
thank you for your
Wonderful.
interest in Rossford.
Oh yeah, I'll be back in a couple weeks, few weeks for that for sure.
That'd be
Um,
great.
This weekend or next weekend, like definitely taking the wife and the kids out.
Perfect.
So
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
be
will
out
love
there.
that. It's going to be a
So-
really nice festival.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, thank you.
Cool.
You have a wonderful
Well,
day.
thank you,
Thank you,
ladies.
guys.
You have a
Thank you
great
so
day.
Yeah, have a great
Thank
weekend.
you.
Yep. Well, there you guys go. Rossford Municipal Building did as good as the police station, and that's awesome.
This is
So
so refreshing.
again, Great Lakes Audits, Tow for Life, Rossford, Ohio, June 9th, 2023. Time and temperature check.
It's about 12:20 and it's beautiful out. That's all we need.
There
to know.
you go. And you know, I am Tow for Life.
What's up,
And we out this bitch. Toodles.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. stop, I'll take a shot. I'll overpower any boss, cause I am not
Let's
someone
go.
that you would wanna cross.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately to go build and create my own dynasty. A new rivalry, it emerges ever so silently. But I got fight in me, so I'll squash anything that's trying me. I'm like, me versus you, I hope that you know what you're getting into. I got nothing to lose, so you better watch out, can't predict my moves. I'll make you irrelevant, I don't stop till I'm at the top settling. I live here like a local resident, and you know I ain't selling it.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss, cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't